What's up, everybody? Welcome. Wednesday morning, rapid challenges against subscribers and other assorted characters. Okay, just get my coffee here. The air conditioner on. Beep. Get some water. What's up? We've got challenges from the two usual suspects, Schumacher and Ripunj Bansal. Both of you are subscribers. Subscribers numbers down. Not good. Not good, guys. Not good. What's up? Viewer numbers down, subscriber numbers down. Alright, we got Zen Chess lingering around. Ripunj, by the way, good tournament yesterday. Ponda Fast Rapid Arena. Schieber Spieler played. Aldisto played. I obviously played. Culture played. Saeed's had a good result. So it was a strong tournament. A lot of fun there. Stapvargan. Uber Driver. Schieber Spieler first place. 46. Aldisto second, 38. I was third with 36. Good job, us. Anyway, alright, let's get started. So the Ripunj in the house. What's up? Bijak is here. Zen Chess, 7+5. I need to change my thank you. I need to change my text on the screen. Boom. Where is it? Where is that? There it is. Alright, 7+5. Whoa, wrong text. That's weird. Where's my Ponda text? Text 1. Alright. Thank you, Zen Chess. Always pointing out my faults. Yes. Ruh. Performance 2605. Dude, what's up with the board? Why is the board all weird? Why is it over there? Why is the board all moved? It's really strange. I don't understand why my board is moved. That's so strange. What? How did the board get moved? It was just an accident? Alright. I guess it was just an accident. Sorry for the pause here, Ripunj Bansal. Just want to adjust my setup. Timor. Damn, that's not it. Window capture, video capture device. Yes. Move. Yes. Good. Alright, can we go? Zen Chess is here, thank you. Bijak, wanna play some games. Board move to the right. Oh, okay. Timor, welcome. Alright, we got it. Guys, please subscribe and support the stream. If you're not subscribed, you must be, or I'll ingest your soul. Okay. Sparkle Horse Ripunj. Oh no, not the Aliahian defense again. Getting bored of that now. I'll play d4. You don't have any money, neither do I. Welcome to the club. How come nobody has any money anymore? There's two possibilities. No one has any money, or the people that watch my stream have no money. And it's a question of, did the chicken cross the egg? Are people who are broke attracted to my stream? Or is that my stream attracts broke people? That's the question. Cause and effect. Honestly, I'm probably streaming at the wrong time if I want, subscriptions. No one who, I'm streaming at a time when no one who works can watch the stream, so that's kind of a problem. It's like having a poker game where you invite people who don't have money. Maybe your stream makes people go broke. Make my tits bigger. I'm going to start a fundraiser for breast implants. It's like the South Park episode when Cartman gets breast implants. That was different though. He wanted to get them for his mom, but she wouldn't get them, so he made the appointment and he got them himself. Yep. No astrobate again today. Damn. I think astrobate's got problems. Good tournament yesterday. Oh, I've had poker games like that. I mean, I have friends who play like that because they never have money, of course, yeah. Alright, let's try e3. I normally play g3. But, right, exactly. I'm gonna have to make some changes in the future. I'm going to start a Patreon, and creating Patreon content, moving a little bit toward curated content rather than just live streaming. But we'll see. Bishop b4 check. You like check. Where's Hey Esmiro? This is Nimzo after knight c3. Maybe I shouldn't allow that. I need to call this into question. How about bishop d2? My bishop's blocked anyway. Now, I don't know what you're supposed to play here. You know, bishop b4, it is an interesting move. Let's see, e3, bishop b7, bishop d3. This is absolutely standard Queen's Indian. And then bishop b4 check. Not such a common move there, but it makes some sense. If knight c3, we transpose to the Nimzo. Knight on bd2 is obviously an important move. I guess that transposes to a bogo. So you have a Nimzo, a bogo, or this independent variation. Probably my move is like the worst move, but it does make some sense. I mean, trading my bad bishop definitely makes sense. I'm not a big fan of a3. If you ever watch me playing black, like people constantly play a3 all the time. It's like, well, why? You know, just because you want to waste the tempo, or I don't know about bishop takes b4. I'm not awake yet. Mr. Meeseeks from my Master Sladgie. Level up to number 4, please. Why am I getting these messages? Well, I guess that's my Discord, huh? If it's my Discord, I should be getting the messages. Alright. Damn, I've got nothing here. Too early in the morning to be playing 7 plus 5. I need like 30 plus 15. Is that a time control? 30 plus 15? 15 plus 30. I just woke up like half an hour ago. I had trouble going to sleep last night. My son kept me awake all night. We went to sleep around 1. Kind of late for a weeknight. Without the kids in school, they're like totally lawless. Calculated chess. Wow. I want to hate this move, but you know, it's something that isn't that bad, probably. I think objectively it's not a great move, but it's creative and creates imbalance in the position. c5. c5 is interesting. Now a3. Like he's trying to get his queen trapped or something. c5 is not a bad idea. I mean, he does fight for the center. Get some dark squares. My bishop becomes kind of bad. I think there's a lot of upsides to c5, but the queen being stuck on a5 is not really a great situation. First of all, another thing is the taking here, taking on d4. If I have to recapture, then I'm stuck with Isolanis on the king side. Isolanis? Isolani. I guess that's how you should pronounce it, right? I hate having to do this, but oh my god. It's a brilliancy. It's a mass slip. It's both. It could be like an accidental brilliancy. Not everyone's gonna play bishop takes f3. I was dreaming about ghosts last night, and I think the ghost just made me like make a pretty good mouse slip. Really not such a bad Benoni here, if you think about it. I meant to play d takes c. We have another VIP viewer, Asturbate, who has this thing where he seems to play every single game the same pace. He doesn't pay attention to the clock. Feels the same here with Ripunj. He only plays one pace. 6 paces to your left. The problem is he rushes me, and by playing fast rushing me, you know, I make mistakes sometimes. Last time Ripunj has changed his country to whatever that is. It's a new one. You think, I mean, bishops are stronger than knights, right? All I know is that like international pet master Paul Petran would be like horrified by bishop takes f3. There's a lot of good players that would be horrified by bishop takes f3, including myself, Paul. Once I saw him like kill this guy who did that. That's why he comes to mind. But on the other hand, you know, you might get the weird creative players like John Spielman and Tony Miles or whoever who are willing to do the bishop takes f3. I mean, there's a lot of variations. I mean, I'm willing to play the Gingy Indian and things with bishop takes c3. It's kind of Chigorin-esque style. I don't know, bro. Go, bro. I've changed my mind about the king side. h5 is another move that's like, you really need to have your head examined if you play that. This is not going to go well for black. You're fully out of your mind. But there is one drawback here. I could sack the exchange actually. Amazingly, even sacking the exchange is probably strong for white in this position. Queen f6 would probably save him. Speaking of the devil. Horrid Henry is watching. Wow, Horrid Henry has high ratings. I don't usually get people watching the games unless they're like viewers from the stream. But even the viewers from the stream are watching on Twitch. We don't get a lot of people like not watching from Twitch, just watching, you know, from lichess. It's kind of suspicious. All right, everything's suspicious today these days. Happy Henry. Hopeful Henry. Oh, they're challenging. They're super sus, dude. 2,300, 2,400 ratings. Exactly the number of games they need. I don't think so, dude. Who is that? That account is super sus. No bullet chess even. Alright. I'm running out of time. I'm winning, but I'm not winning. Black can defend this. How bad can this be? I'm winning, but it's like complicated. It's complicated. No easy win. Queen h3 was interesting. Oh no. Dude, what is that? Why is this guy sending me personal messages? Not an engine user, surely. Okay, that's not too weird, dude. Just created a new account and they're like, FIDE rating 1700. Sending me personal messages. Puzzles 2661. Okay, you're not an engine user, but your account's super weird. What is going on? All right. Makes sense. H3 doesn't work. Nothing works. I should just take here, first of all. Yeah, just keep it simple. Good advice, pretty much always. Keep it simple. Does anyone know what's happening here? What bothers me about Repunch is he plays so recklessly. Just because he knows that I'm like sleepy and, well, actually he doesn't have another style. Alright. It's so insane. Why? Why do you play like a maniac every game? Can't you show some respect for the opponent and try to play solidly or something? Can't believe he's even like still alive here. He beat me? No, he drew the last game. So what is that? Some sort of cheapo? My god, what is this? I'm winning. Imagine that. It's the bullet shit, man. It drives me crazy. You have to play every game like it's bullet. When will it stop? Now, at the end of the day, he ended up at the same time as me, okay? But only because he had like a terrible, terrible position. Had like to spend 5 minutes on one move to just stay alive. In the first half of the game, he was just like rushing me. And now it looks like he took his time, but he never did. He only took his time because he literally was like losing. Yesterday I had the worst game against Camel Culture. Was totally lost and swindled me for perpetual check. We had something similar against Repunch last game. Man, I mean, you'd think like 7-5, I would at least start to get some quality chess. But people are still playing for time. Look at this like massive cheapo. Doesn't work. Just can't kill him. Just won't die. He just like literally won't die. It's like, die. Die. Why are you not dying? Driving me crazy, bro. Please die. What? Oh, was Queen C3 check a good move? I forgot about it. Oh my goodness. Why do I have to have this my first game of the day? He's like a 5-year-old. Alright. Horrible. Another horrible game. Horrible. Horrid. No DMs. No DMs. I have 8 challenges. What's going on? Like, I normally have no viewers. How come I suddenly... What is it? Why do I suddenly have 8 challenges? Because, like, no one else is streaming or something? Weird. $50 per DM. play your best moves, take your time before you get a bad position. Alright. You're just used to getting bad positions, so you're like good at defending and avoiding getting mated. You know, you also need to focus more on openings. You don't have enough theoretical knowledge for your strength level. It's not the end of the world though. I mean, that's certainly not the most important thing. Actually, you're pretty good. I don't know why I'm saying that. Nah, I guess just ignore that. I take it back. Not important, not as important. You should study openings, but it's not that big a priority. Stop playing bullet chess, bro. That's all I can say. It's very bad for your game. Maybe not everyone, but if you can't differentiate between bullet and rapid chess, you're doing something wrong. I just woke up, man, and I'm not a morning person. Sounds tired. I'm really tired after sleeping for like 9 hours. Sleepy rather than tired. Bishop takes f3. I usually wake up earlier. I just haven't been awake very long. I've still got stuff from the Sandman in my eyes. But I did brush my teeth, brush my hair, make the coffee. I'm just not quite ready for a repunge in the first round. And every one of my opponents is like speed player. Now we had a whole bunch of challenges and then they like dropped out. It's down to 5. It went from 8 to 5. Hard Henry, do we know you? You seem kind of familiar. No DMs. You can talk on Twitch. You can join the community on Twitch. Maybe he's anti-Twitch. But I reserve private messages on lichess for hate mail only. Oh man, the cone of silence isn't in place. Doesn't really do anything. Doesn't really help much. Not a big deal anyway, whatever. A little noise never killed anyone. So bishop takes f3. Another Panov. You played it. It feels like you played differently today. Or was that me? I don't even pay attention to what I'm doing half the time. I play all different stuff. You have no good response to d4. Well, I think your response to d4 was okay. Actually, the opening was okay. Dude, every Grandmaster plays d4 against me. I played like 4 2600s in a row. And all of them played d4. If you go on lichess, everyone plays e4. d4 is a professional move. Definitely. I'm just like more vulnerable to d4 as well, and everyone knows it. Uh-oh. Knight g4. Sleepyhead, wake up. Now bishop takes f3 is something. He didn't do it. I was scared. Frightened would be a better word. Frightened. We've got the bullet train with d5. Don't say bullet. Oh, the queen c7, man. What is that about? If you don't play knight g4, then why are you putting your queen on c7? Would be my question. The only real reason for that is this Siberian trap type of thing. You know, he's got bishop takes f3 before knight c6. Knight g4 threatening bishop takes f3 is legit. Schumacher and Repunj, you guys are like, actually, to be perfectly honest, you're almost like brothers from another mother. I mean, your styles of not knowing the opening theory that much, playing really fast, being kind of resourceful. You're similar stylistically. I don't really like h3. Do I have to do that? You can beat my 7-year-old sister in 8 moves when she plays e4. You guys are very similar. You don't resign when you have lost position. You're like masters of not getting mated in one. But you both never listen to me, which is important. I guess it shows like disrespect for authority. I'm an authority figure. No one respects me. Okay, well, I can play d5. I guess. I sound confident. I don't really like liquidating the center, but his play with like queen c7 and rook d8 doesn't seem quite right. Well, there's always bishop takes, but it doesn't work. I'm afraid I'm selling out here a little bit. Last time I blew him out with the rook takes d5. I'm afraid I sold out a little bit too much. Just call me Ice Cube. I sold out my position for very little here. Damn. He's got me 5 minutes to 3. You do resign. You're better about it than you used to be. But come on, the bullet tendencies are hard to lose, bro. The bullet tendencies are very hard to, yes, that's the best move. Very hard to get rid of once you like ingrain them in your mind. I threw away any and all advantage with this stupid freaking d5. But I don't think I had that much to begin with. Maybe I'm being too pessimistic. I don't think so. Man, this could get weird. Rook takes d4. The hell? Is that a good idea? I am like... I need like the most powerful coffee ever right now. This coffee is just very average and it's not having an effect on my brain. I don't do other stimulants except maybe occasionally drinking a cola or something. I don't do energy drinks or drugs. Coffee's all I've got. The coffee doesn't work. It's gonna take me hours to focus. You're playing an over the board game and I was like 2 rooks up, lying back on the chair, seemingly relaxed. So the opponent said it's not over till it's over. That didn't help him. seemingly relaxed. Do we actually have a follow or something? Wouldn't want to donate anything. Chess-Base India 7 has followed. What about Chess-Base India 1 through 6? Man, if it wasn't for Chess-Base India, Chess-Base would be toast. Chess-Base is so lame. Alright, Queen takes D1. Great. I have so much advantage here, it's just unbelievable. How will you screw this up? Yeah. Nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. And bishop f4, knight g6 actually helps black. So, any suggestions from the peanut gallery here? A sensible move? Okay. This position sucks. I mean, I just have literally nothing. I can't believe I played d5. It's like totally ridiculous. Queen c7 and rook fd8, and I've got this line to f7, and there's nothing there. Who plays? Yeah, I guess rook fd8, rook a c8, queen b8. Standard setup, but f7 looks kind of tender. This is such a boring position now with symmetrical structure. It's just a draw. I'm sorry. Sorry for this game. Kingfisher, Indian beer. You spelled Bobby Fischer wrong. For spelling Bobby Fischer wrong, I don't know, man. You should be leveled down. You should have like one rank downward. You know people are noobs when they spell Bobby Fischer wrong. Bobby Fischer 69 dog. That's my handle. Zen Chess is next. Learning Chess is a subscriber as well. Then Horrid Henry and Fat President. We have a minute left. I'm curious about this Horrid Henry. FIDE rating 1784. That doesn't make me want to play you. Look at the 10 wins, 10 losses in tactical puzzles. That's a high tactical puzzle rating you got there, bro. When did he sign up? Wow, member since June 7th, 2023. That's pretty new. I guess you just started. Oh, you took... Okay, we got bishop takes knight again. Oh, man. Well, now there's a chance, at least. I don't cheat on my tactical puzzles. No private messages. Oh no, he doesn't have any tricks there. There is no knight f3. What are you doing? Schumacher can mess this up. At least the pawn structure is symmetrical, but I mean, you really don't want to have an ending with knight versus bishop with pawns on both sides. You are lucky in the respect that at least the pawns are aligned. No one has a passed pawn, and it's not easy to create a passed pawn unless a pawn drops here. So my bishop versus knight advantage isn't that big a deal. You know, it's probably a draw, theoretically. But I mean, you know, who's authority on that? Like John Nunn or something? I mean, I wonder what the typical like super grandmaster thinks about this kind of ending. It's probably... Yeah, I'd just like to hear, like, I don't know, Kramnik's opinion. How would he describe? I can probably vouch for what an average grandmaster would say about it. Pretty similar to what I would say, but I wonder how a super grandmaster views this type of standard ending. Like, how realistic is our chances to win against another player of our own strength? We could do some statistics. Chess piece India, please accept Hart Henry. Oh, of course. That's a high rating for India, 1700 FIDE. It might be a national record. That's the highest rated Indian player I've seen on lichess. Usually they're like 1200, 1300, and they play like masters. 17 is a little too much. Not easy to get a FIDE rating over 1700 in India. It's not just a problem in India though. All jokes aside, it's starting to be more common everywhere. The rating deflation. It's starting to, I think, increase in the United States. The pandemic definitely didn't help. Damn, you're gonna flag me? Alright, screw that. You're not 1700. You just put that on your account. Okay. Oh, it's a joke. You're actually 1300. Just pretending to be a 1700. Or you're actually 2200 pretending to be 1700. Which is it? Pick a side. Any side. Am I lost yet? Mate? I guess it's not just chess. India is now the most populous country in the world. Economically, it's growing. Incredible growth. Why you have USA flag? I think there's a few people from India living in the USA. Just a few. Are you gonna mate me now? Damn, he's such a flagger, dude. You are such a flagger. It's unbelievable. My reaction times are horrible. What's that about? Me! Oh my god, he lost the piece with knight f4. That's hilarious. Meltdown. Meltdown. Yeah, that guy's from New Jersey, man. Wait, isn't the Abhimanyu Mishra the guy from New Jersey? Like an Indian American kid from New Jersey? They came here and played? In Hungary? like last year or something. I'm losing track of the years here. Years go by and I not even like notice. What year was that again? It was like right as the pandemic was winding down or something. Around that time. Whenever that was. Yeah, New Jersey. See, like half of India lives in New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey, you know. Even back in the 80s, there was an Indian guy in my high school. All right, let's go. Anupam Biswas. He had like a classic, typical Indian name. And the other half lives in Pennsylvania. Mr. Coffee. They live in both, dude. There's just a lot of people. There's a lot of people, period. Chinese. I don't know why people want to live in the United States, though. We're getting more and more people from India here, students in Hungary. I think it's better. It just America's overrated, man. In some respects, it's good, like if you get an elite education or something, but honestly, I think like overall living standard is probably life expectancy is better in Europe than in the United States now. Less chance of getting shot on the street or in your Uber. Okay, like we have problems in Europe too. I'm lucky. All right, so E5. I don't know. The average life expectancy in the United States has gone down. I mean, the pandemic didn't help. Lots of old people just suddenly died, or people in general. But I keep forgetting this is Zen chess. Yesterday I had a game with Schieberspieler, who's like 2600 in Rapid, and he played the last variation of the Queen's Gambit, which he always does, usually, and I had like played 15 moves before I realized I was playing him. I thought I was playing just some random player. I was like losing a pawn and managed to save the game. Is Bishop E2 really standard? Or are you supposed to like try to castle queenside? When am I supposed to play A5? What are you talking about, Repunch? Like prominence of cancer or the treatment of cancer? Prevalence or treatment? But I mean, it's very high in Europe in some places too. I don't know, man. I would think like air pollution in India is a huge factor, but that's getting to be a problem globally. It's not just in India, although India is kind of world famous for your low air quality. China also has huge problems. Now the United States has huge problems because of Canadian wildfires. The other day in Chicago, they have like low visibility, really bad air quality. I guess India is the one country where one doesn't eat frozen and packaged food. Because they just don't, or like it's too dangerous to eat? Which is it? They just don't? You mean like people don't consume as much like over processed foods because they're eating like more naturally? Right, right. Probably in China as well. Well, maybe not. Please accept Hard Henry didn't play Bullet because it weakens the game. Yeah, I agree. I think maybe if you can somehow, if you're Magnus Carlsen like, and you can, I would say, separate Bullet into a separate category and not play Bullet in your other games, not let it affect your other games, then it's acceptable. But most people obviously can't. They start playing every game like it's Bullet. It makes them play too fast. They don't think. Yeah, it's really. I don't see what it's necessary for. It's like a drug addiction. I see grandmasters doing it, and it's like they're like crack addicts or something. Crack baby grandmasters. Yeah, of course he's sus, Shucky. That's what I said first thing. It's an infant account. Shucky is our leading conspiracy theorist. And he casually beats masters. He wants to play me too bad. I'm actually happy to see c4 because I was worried about knight c4, but I mean it's still a good move. Trash compactor. You're actually not our leading conspiracy theorist, Shaki. That title goes to Arsenal fan. I guess, You're up there though. B4. Wonderful. I'm gonna need Jedi powers to stop this. Is Mr. Coffee here? No talk about Star Wars. Can't suspect a player person before checking games. Well, perhaps can't isn't the word. Shouldn't or it's unwise to. I mean, it's fun to suspect everyone of cheating. It's basically a Najdorf. What is your real name? Damn, dude, that's kind of personal. What's your mother's maiden name? Social security number. You don't have to be... Wait, do you have to be a U.S. citizen to have a social security number? How does that work again? My a4 pawn. Oh no, my a4 pawn. Can we get some security questions? My alligator's name? That's cool. How many alligators do you have? one. But alligators are only indigenous to the United States, right? You also borrowed a cheetah. Aren't all the cheetahs dead? Was the animal they tried to reconstitute? India, there are a lot of alligators. Dude, those are indigenous to North America. Did somebody like start an alligator farm? Someone must have exported them. They're not native to India, right? Like invasive species. Really? That's crazy. I thought alligators were just in North America. I mean, it could have been like brought there. The Colombian hippos. Indian alligator. Literally never heard of that. What do I know? Chesteroid, no relation to testosterone. You see, I never played this variation with e5 in the classical Sicilian because I don't play the Najdorf, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing in that type of structure. I really never play Sicilians with e5, so I just feel kind of awkward. Feel awkward like when you go on a date and you tell them that you play chess. I just weaken my whole king side. Yeah, sorry. You don't understand. There's nothing to really understand. The big deal, don't worry about it. Nothing to see here. It's not really a joke, it's just fact of life. I miss testosterone. Oh, you're French. Well, when you're called Chesteroid, it sounds like steroid. I hear like steroid, like the drugs that like bodybuilders use. And then I think of testosterone, which seems like testosterone should be related somehow to steroid use. That's the joke. It's just a really weird, weak joke. Don't worry about it. Performance enhancing drugs, they're both conceivably connected to performance enhancing drugs. Okay. Poop and wait. You just said that. No begging. Beggars. Challenge beggars. Please, please donate to the stream. Please, we need your donations. Can you please donate to my World Senior Fund? We're up to 194.82. Where's Astrobate, by the way? No begging. Guys, I really need your support. Please donate. We have no gift subs. Alright, dude. Astrobate was here? He's got dog problems. Nice job, Mr. Coffee. Take him down. Yeah. How dare you beg to play. I have not enough subscribers and viewers. Last time we were at 1%. We're in time to fill the bar, I guess. Fill the bar. Fill the bar. That's a good friend of mine. Fill the bar. I had a friend whose name was Phil T. Hepler. We used to joke with him. I think he's still around somewhere. But we used to joke about the fact that his name was Phil T. Like filthy, Phil T. He was actually a really clean cut, mild mannered person. So it was funny to call him Phil T. Uh-oh, bishop b5. Well, this game is getting kind of sharp. Why didn't I just take and play queen d7? Then he has rook takes c5. Okay, maybe I made the right call there. No, I mean, it's hard to say what the hell the right call is here. I think I'm in trouble, man. Wow. I thought Zenchess was going to play this differently. Darn, I don't have a good move. That bishop b5 is killing me, man. Dude, that sucks. I have no way to protect my pawn. I literally have no way to protect my pawn. That sucks so much. Have you counted your children lately? Your alligators? Wow, he's just like eating everything. Holy shit, I just lost my appetite. Dude, I'm just getting destroyed. There's only one chance left. Let it loose. Alligator eggs. Mm. Confuse him. Oh no. He missed bishop c4 there. Feels bad, man. That was horrible. I was dead. I was dead. I have to be dead. This is totally bullshit. I couldn't find a move to defend my e5 pawn. Wow. g4. You know, it's funny, like the original plan was g4 and then I completely forgot about it. That's weird. I mean, it's like I got distracted by the chat. But bishop b5 was a really good move. Originally the plan was g4. Then you distracted me with c5. There goes my pawn chain. And then d6. And this is where I screwed up. I should have just stayed with the program or something. I don't know. Here I didn't sense the danger at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up a pawn, not really significant. You've got a protected, or you've got a very powerful passed pawn. I underestimated the danger. And then bishop e5, exclamation point. Basically taking out my blockader of this passed pawn. I made a series of mistakes. Just go fish one. Oh, just go fish an alligator? Wrestle. You can start like an Indian like alligator wrestling league. Do they have those? Man, I am toast after this, dude. That's funny though, f3 is not that simple. But the funny thing was you didn't play e6 here. I was literally like pooping myself here. Expecting like queen b6, bishop c4. I had no idea what I was going to do next. Yeah, I would have done that. And after rook f2, I'm out of luck. Nice pawns you got there. Equal material, but some pawns are more equal than others. Yeah, this was a fun game, but not too good. You might want to ask Chat GPT. Is there a way to identify a female alligator? I'm sure there is, man. Hello. Flow chess. Alligator wrestling was a big thing for a while. But it seems pretty dangerous. You can wrestle them on land. It doesn't have to be underwater. You can make an alligator farm and harvest their skins for boots and alligator belts. Oh, actually, you can eat alligator eggs. You could just like, yeah, the ones that have eggs are female. Alligator omelet. Alligator, I bet alligator farms would be a good business in India. Did we have this recently? Same variation. I'll try something different. They're not like chickens that lay eggs every day. I had this misconception that alligators were only native to North America. Are there different like species of alligator in India versus the US? That's a long way to go, man. I mean, you can't really get much further apart. like Florida and India are, they must be like opposite sides of the globe. I don't think those alligators like immigrated naturally. Oh, caimans is one. I have caiman boots actually. Yeah, no, I have. They're different though. They're not alligators, obviously. Yeah, they make a lot of lizard skin boots. Caimans is a different kind of lizard. I guess they're Asian. Guys, don't forget to support the stream. We have no support, no stream. No bits, no subscriptions, no donations, no stream. We're going out of business sale soon. I know the economy's been rough on everybody. All right. Oh man, this guy, dude. Dude, you're just obnoxious. Do you understand that? Do you understand what obnoxious is? All right. You are obnoxious. We're not banning you because you cheat. We're banning you because you're obnoxious. Okay, next. It's obnoxious to like demand to play, and you've never even been in my stream before. High maintenance. He's a high maintenance viewer. Donate for more crocodile skin. Reed, how's everything? You okay? Any unsubbed reg in the chat that comes to mind? Well, is that steak? There are no unsub regs in the chat. There's no one in the chat. There's like 2 people in the chat. Fat President is not in chat. What about yesterday? Oh, you asked about my simul's. Simul's have been pretty good. Actually, the last time it was okay. I think the one before that was poor. I'm gonna like cut back on playing poker on Friday nights because it's like been killing me. I'm like too tired, or Saturday nights. I'm too tired. It's just like destroying me. I don't get enough sleep. I miss a whole night's sleep. So I probably will play better in simul's if I don't stay out, you know, playing 15-hour poker sessions. Simul's have been affected by that, and I've been really, really tired on Sundays, so I'm gonna try to not miss a night's sleep every week. Which I've been doing. Pulling all-nighters every Saturday night. What bugs me, dude, is what? People like Chess Surf from Switzerland. It doesn't bother me because I decided a long time ago that I would never ever stream on chess.com, dude. And a lot of their viewers are bots, probably like paid for by chess.com. I mean, whatever. It really doesn't matter if you're like a Twitch partner or whatever. It just doesn't matter, you know. being a partner doesn't do anything. You have some extra emotes and stuff. It's really a joke. I agree, but I'm very suspicious of the people. I think that chess.com, enables them by buying bots in a lot of cases. Of course, they have more viewers. They do. There's no question. But I think it's enhanced by chess.com. They basically buy. This is not proven. Not proven, but highly suspicious, I think. I would think those people from chess.com who are like amateurs who have 2,000 viewers, probably like 3/4 of the viewers are bots, and then like 500 of them are real, noobs who just like don't know any better. But whatever. Or maybe they just don't even, they don't really have 2,000 viewers. It's just like manipulated. Yeah. Well, if you're not part of the chess.com cult, then screw you. It's a total monopoly. It's a very, very bad situation. I agree. I think it's horrible. Either you stream on chess.com or you're like nothing. It's insane. I wouldn't, I mean, I could have made money like streaming on chess.com, but I have too much integrity to do that. I would never, ever play or support that site in principle. And this is one of the many reasons, they're clearly like manipulating the whole ecosystem for streamers, and I think it's disgraceful. But it's also, I've never been personally, I haven't been that diligent about like trying to build a social media profile and stuff. I will actually be starting like a Patreon account and start making some more like really more curated content. I think I'm gonna start moving away from Twitch a little bit because it's just not worth it at this point for me. I make very little money from Twitch, and I think a different platform would be better. Having trouble making progress here. Well, objectively, I ain't winning. Objectively, this is a draw. I don't know who Fat President is, but he's very, very decent. Well, I'm not sure about, the Patreon will be like a mixed. I mean, I might, sort of combine Twitch with Patreon, so I could have streams where I'm only playing with my Patreon supporters and stuff like that. But I think Patreon is kind of like changing their layout now. I need to check out what's happening. They just released a new version or something. They're changing the platform a little bit. But I haven't really got it up and running yet, so I mean, I'm still going to be playing exclusively on lichess either way. I think I'll probably also end up doing more through YouTube than I have in the past. maybe like short videos on YouTube, or we'll see. I don't know. I want to combine all the three: Twitch, Patreon, and YouTube. But it definitely won't include chess.com in any way. Patreon is like a monthly, I believe. But there's different subscription levels. So, depending on how serious you are, you could subscribe to like the lowest tier. I can set it up however I want, with multiple tiers of membership. Multiple tiers. Asterbate will be a cultist, a high cultist, the highest tier. We got something here. Not clear if it's enough to win. But the exchange of dark square bishops is good. Yeah, I mean, I'm really against the slots and the real gambling. I mean, like, legit poker is okay, but those people, like, initially Twitch said, they came out against the slot gamblers and stuff like that. It's really gross. I don't support that under any circumstances. They're just encouraging people to be, like, degenerate gamblers. No, everything good like gets destroyed eventually. It's chaos. Chaos theory. So I'm not gonna be able to win this? Seriously? No, Twitch, I don't know. Twitch has kind of gone... Feels like it's gone downhill. Uh-oh. I just helped my opponent. It's gotta be a draw. I don't know, objectively, I had no winning chances. Maybe for a moment. Everything what? Everything based on electronics susceptible to, because of US regulations. Well, I'm sure it's like not just your US regulations, Acerbate. Europe has a lot of regulations too, man. Are you talking about alligators? No. Did they ban poker streams? No. The only thing I know about is like they banned slot players from like advertising and stuff, I thought. Stuff like that. But that was a long time ago. Those guys, that's disgusting, I would never even like click on one of those streams. It's horrible. He's unbeatable. I don't know who Fat President is. Maybe I can put him into Zugzwang somehow. Maybe he's already in Zugzwang and I just didn't realize it. Not sure. Mushroom farms. Streaming from the mushroom farm. Asteroid is a mushroom developer. But seriously, Asteroid, I wouldn't think like Las Vegas would be a good place to develop mushrooms. Not enough humidity. You need humidity. Yeah, I have a friend who had a weed business. Based in Vegas. Well, I mean, slot machines are fun if you just like go to Vegas and play, you know, for an hour or something. But doing it, you know, for your whole vacation or something, you know, it's pretty sick. But doing it online is the most perverse thing I've ever heard of. You don't even need, I mean, dude, there's just no way that shit isn't rigged. Wow, he's losing. He's literally losing. There's literally no way that online casinos are legit. They're like, they've got to be rigged by definition. Online poker is dubious enough. But at least there you're like playing against other players. But man, imagine like playing online casinos. That's insane. I know this guy who loses a lot of money playing high stakes slot stuff. It's just, oh, I know what it is. Not just slots, but he does, he's an architect. And he plays like, roulette online roulette. That seems like a good idea. Online roulette. For sure that's brick and mortar casinos are bad enough. Imagine. It's unbelievable. At some point they invented something to prove that it was not rigged for online gambling. Who the hell would know if it was rigged or it wasn't rigged? It's like the programmer of the site. Like, I don't know what's going on in the United States. But, oof, F4. Can't believe he's gonna lose this. Moose. F3, knight c4 check, king e5. Knight c7, f2. F3, so f3. Oh my god, he insta-took. Anybody who loses their money playing online casinos, I quit online poker 6 years ago because I didn't trust it, and there's no way to know if it's legit or not. But man, I mean, you can't do online casinos. I mean, that's insane. All right, next. But if these guys are like doing streams where they're like streaming slots, the sites would just like, you know, allow them to win as advertising. I always suspected online poker, the players who generate the most rake were being helped by the sites. They had suspiciously good results, and the motivation is there. You want the players who are playing the most winning, because they generate more rake, and some random noobs winning. Maybe you get some random noobs bringing a lot of money to the site. The whole thing is just really rife for manipulation, and there's no way to regulate online gaming. I mean, it's almost a similar problem to cheating in chess. At some point, it's almost impossible to detect. It's like an unsolvable problem. Yeah, but Repunch, I never played that much live. Most of my like poker was online, so I don't have much live caches. I've never even played in the World Series of Poker. I've been living in Europe for 19 years, and I started playing poker seriously in 2008. I've only lived in Europe since I started playing poker seriously. But I don't play online, and I don't have money to play at all now. So that's that. C3, knight f6. I mean, I have money to play like casually sometimes, but I quit poker 6 years ago. It's too much stress too. When you're playing for money, I mean, it's a lot of stress to play, and you don't know if you're gonna have money this month, and you go for months without any money. That's pretty bad. I mean, the honest truth is, like, most people who are really successful poker players are like rich guys in the first place. Not everyone, you know, there's some really talented players, but for the most part, you gotta have money to make money. It's like investing. You can't play poker without money. You know, it's definitely an advantage to be wealthy in the first place, which I never was. I'm lucky, you know, I'm lucky I've never been like, I've never been really poor, but I've never been rich either. But I always like bankrolled myself, and it was very hard because I didn't have that much money. I just saw an article about this magician who's hired by casinos he's like a card magician. He does all kinds of card tricks mostly, one of the best in the world. But he's hired by casinos to catch people cheating. And the problem is, Chesteroid, that there's a lot of dealers who cheat, and they're usually pretty bad at it. So maybe the casino's not cheating, but individual dealers are cheating to help their friends and stuff like that. They'll try to like collude with, like, one dealer will try to collude with some friends or something. But according to the guy, most of the time, like, people are just not very good at it. So it's fairly easy to catch these dealers who are trying to cheat. But you do need someone who's like highly qualified to catch them. It's a weird opening. Yeah, obviously, I don't know about roulette is different. Yeah, cards is one thing. The dealers have some control over the cards. But in roulette, it's totally on the casino. The wheel is rigged or it's not, I mean, there's no other option. Learning chess. I don't know, every episode of Columbo I ever saw, there was the roulette wheel was always rigged somehow. Yeah, but I mean, you can check it one day, but the next day, it's like different. I mean, I don't understand how that can ever be verified at all times. Unless you check it constantly. It's crazy, man. I mean, it's like trying to catch chess cheaters. It reaches like a point where you can't possibly be sure constantly. That was the thing. I mean, so you have an inspection by the regulator and everything looks good, and then the next week, they're cheating again or something. Like, who the hell knows? Okay, you have like you have to have like unannounced inspections, or I don't know how it works. I would never trust casinos. Doesn't need to be rigged, right? Just the odds are already stacked against the players anyway. Except maybe like craps. The math of roulette favors casino, of course. Gambler's fallacy. Because of the zero. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. Roulette is brutal. I think I only played roulette like once in my life. For a very small amount of money. That's real crazy. Gambling. I'm not a gambler. Not really. I like playing cards. What's up, WJ Loof? Good morning, chess people. Guys, don't forget, gift a subscription. It's Tuesday, it's Wednesday. We have nobody on the leaderboard. Nobody on the leaderboard yet. World Open coming up. Mr. Coffee and Move 11 playing in the World Open. Guys, I'm going to be streaming for about another 20 minutes, so we have time for one more game after this. Time flies when you're having fun. Can you trap my bishop? You can try. So explain to me, Mr. Coffee, the schedule for the World Open. Move 11 said like next Wednesday. Isn't next Wednesday the 4th of July? Something I don't understand. Where the hell is my calendar? Man, they changed the calendar on Windows? Are you serious? I can't click on it? 13 tournaments total. Was that counting like random quads and stuff? Oh, Wednesday's the 5th. I get it. Okay. Yeah, I had a misconception that Wednesday was the 4th. Okay. Tuesday is the 4th, and I was thinking Wednesday was the 4th. So it'll all be done on the 4th. Yeah, I miss it, man. I kind of wish I would. I kind of wish I could go to the United States and play. But I miss the old Adams Mark Hotel. I played once at the newer site, and down, near wherever, downtown. I mean, I guess it's better that it's in downtown Philly rather than outside. Before it was like, kind of, I forget the name of the neighborhood where the old Adams Mark Hotel was, but it's not like, it was just nostalgia for me. It's not a really good location. Philadelphia Open, amateur, senior, amateur, women's, junior, action, blitz, etc. Just millions of senior. Greatest holiday for the greatest country that's ever existed. Make America great. Build back better. I mean, build back better? Seriously? That's stupid too. That's like too close to like make America great again. Whose idea was that? Build back better. That's a dumb promotion. You could get in 50 rated games. How many FIDE rated games? I'm too old to play 2 games a day. That's the biggest problem. 2 games a day, man. That's brutal. I could do it, but it would like destroy me. I like the relaxed pace of 1 game a day. Now I'm like addicted. I'm soft, The World Senior, 1 game a day. I could play the US Open and play 1 game a day. Oh, by the way, like, out of curiosity, where's the US Open? Last year it was in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. My old stomping grounds. Very close to where I was brought up. Cherry Hill's like over congested suburb of Philly. Where's US Open this year? You don't think there's many with 1 a day? No, just the US Open. Usually, I would imagine. Michigan. Michigan? Like which part? Ann Arbor or something? Ben Feingold. Grand Rapids. Detroit! Could you imagine having the US Open in Detroit? Special guest. Eminem. Alright. We've got one more game. Guys, we're $6 away from the World Senior $200 milestone. And no begging. Look at that king on e2. You sure you're not related to Ripunj Bansal? Oh. You can make donation by credit card on the PayPal link, maybe. I gotta fix it, man. I never do anything, I know. I'm just lazy. I have no right to complain. But I'm gonna start doing more content and trying to set up the Patreon. I've got a lot of ideas. Oh, I had mate with bishop a6, virtual mate with bishop a6. But WG Live, it's the thought that counts. Even if you can't donate, you're donating in spirit. That's what really matters. Well, that's mate. Rook. I'll just start typing in my number here. Do you want mine? It's covered. Wait, is that a Visa? I'll need your Social Security as well. You don't trust me? Just send it by DM. This is just insane. How is there like no mate in this position? There has to be a mate. There has to be a mate. Asprey just donated $6.54. You went over 201.36. You're the man. It was Asterbate. He did it. Of course. Alright, I'm just gonna play bishop takes f4. What a lame move. Alright guys, one last game after this. Asterbate. You are the man. Three times is a charm. Let's sack the queen. He doesn't realize his rook's defending it. Too many queens. Queen overload. Alright, anonymous player. Perfect. Last game. Asterbate saved the day, taking us up to 201. Phew. We hadn't made progress in a while. I feel good to get over the 200 milestone. World Senior, Sicily, October, November. Do you play the Ross Limo? My real social or the one I give to scammers over the phone? That's funny. You know, I don't miss like living in the United States. I can't believe we had a landline as long as we did. Also in Europe, we don't get as much scam. Another good thing about living in Europe versus the United States, you know, you get like 5% the amount of like phone and text scams that you do in the United States. It's unbelievable. Another one of these F3 variations. God damn it, Jerry. That's all anybody plays. Come on. I played E5. It was a horrible game against Enchess. I normally play the A6. This just takes the fun out of chess. Transposing to the English attack. I'm sure I've played A6 against you already. That's a... E5 is black's best move, theoretically. But I just don't like it. That leaves me with very few options. Transposing to the dragon, transposing to the Najdorf, or that variation that I play with A6, D5, which is sort of shaky. No, I mean, f3 is a good move in the classical move order. This is a good move for white. I'm transposing to a Najdorf now. We want your real social. I don't know what I would do with this since I'm not into identity theft, but I can pass it on to the dark web. I can't believe it. You guys don't trust me with your socials. If you can trust anyone, it's me. At least financially speaking. Maybe not your like personal secrets and stuff, but you can trust me with your financial details. Alright. One thing I do, I don't steal. I've never stolen anything except for, I admit to stealing like cutlery from restaurants on occasion. Only because I really, really needed. That's still not a financial theft though. Only because I needed a knife in my hotel room or some sort of silverware. I admit to appropriating glasses from the airline. Oh my best flatware. My mom taught me everything I know. She was a huge restaurant klepto. She used to steal the napkins and shit. It was embarrassing. I think because she would get drunk. She would have like 2 martinis and get a little bit drunk, and then and that would push her over the edge. She steals napkins and shit. She steals the rolls from the bread basket, and then Mom was great, but she wanted to drive. She was pushy, man. She was old school. I had to like forcibly make her. I would have to like forcibly make her like give me the keys to the car. And sometimes it was embarrassing. Sometimes she'd have like 2 martinis and I'd have to like help her walk out of the restaurant. So that was rough, man. Not in the last years, when she had Alzheimer's, but before that. When she pre-Alzheimer's. But I think the alcohol brought out the klepto. Can't believe I'm telling these family secrets. All right. Main line curious attack? No, it's an English attack. Anonymous player. And both recaptures are possible at d4. This is a very, very dangerous variation for black. Not really the most reliable way of handling the English attack. Probably just bad for black objectively. Kasparov played it against Topalov, I think, back in the 90s. I don't know what he was thinking. So queen takes. It leaves the queen off this. You don't have the like sort of queen f2, queen g2 lateral. b4 is stopped by the queen. So this is my last game for today. So there can be sacrifices like b4, queen b4, d5. That's a typical English attack thing. I never play these anymore. This type of variation is like taking your life in your hands for black. It's just not worth it. Too many other ways to play the black side of the English attack if you play the Najdorf. This is really dangerous. Just shouldn't do it. I mean, this is too dangerous. G5 is probably like main line. Although H5 is interesting as well. H5, H6 is kind of like a non-traditional method there. I've always thought of it this way though. I mean, technically white is playing the carries attack with the unnecessary move F3. So you know, it's good for white, but not quite as good as a standard carries attack. Now I'm on G5, I'm on G. So if you try to play H5, I can take the pawn, which is messy. So what is white supposed to do? Ah, puppy just broke my coffee cup. Wow, you have puppy too? Did you know Asturbate's got all kinds of puppies? Puppies are... Oh shit, I had a dream last night. Oh man, you guys are bringing back this weird dream I had last night. They weren't puppies though, they were like baby rats. They were like baby white rats. That's crazy. I had a dream where there was like baby rat babies, white rat babies, and a white rat mama. I think this gotta be Asturbate related, man. You and your puppy stories. You're giving me dreams about rats being born under my bed. You and your puppy stories. We should quit chess and just do dream interpretation streams. Okay, now F5 is not possible yet. G6 is possible. Your cats would like it. Anonymous player with a sharp line. I mean, like, memorable dreams mean REM sleep, and that's good. Every week I've been doing these like all-nighters on Saturday night playing poker and losing sleep, and sleep is like the most important thing, really. We adopted a feral rescue found in an abandoned Civil War graveyard. Dude, that's like a Stephen King movie and shit, man. You're doing like Pet Sematary. Damn, dude. Well, at least if like something happens to him, you can bring him back to life. That's good to know. You know where to go if you need to bring anything back to life. Man, speaking of bringing back things to life, this guy got sucked into an airplane engine the other day. Dude, that's not good. Good old Southwest Airlines. Okay, it's not something to joke about. Not good stand-up material. But at least it's politically correct. That was ruled a suicide. Damn, dude. You are kidding, right? That's a bad joke. Oh my god, are you serious? I didn't have time to read the news today. I mean, there's people who like, it's not that uncommon to jump in front of a train, right? And there's some evidence that certain antidepressants and stuff cause people this feeling of wanting to like commit suicide. Jeez. That's just what Southwest lawyers wanted. Because now they're not responsible if it's like a suicide. Probably that's the lawyer's idea. Their insurance company doesn't have to pay like damages if it's a suicide. Jesus. Workplace injury. That's the way I want to go. I mean, I've had this, like, I can't say I've had desire to throw myself in front of a train, but there's this weird feeling of like, I don't know how to describe it. Whenever there's like a train coming by, I you kind of sit there and you're like, well, what if you, I have this weird feeling like, what if I wanted to throw myself in front of the train? I like kind of back off from the tracks. Because I'm like, I don't trust myself or something. I don't know if I can trust myself. But I don't know if it's like caused by antidepressants or something. Half the world is taking antidepressants. All right. Are antidepressants successful if they make you want to commit suicide? I guess for some people it's a cure for depression. So that's the philosophical question. Is suicide a cure for depression? Another philosophical questions that we need to answer here. Can we consider suicide a treatment for depression? Anonymous Player is a weird player. Very, very weird. I don't know, man. They seem to have very interesting talent. Inconsistent. Exactly. Perfect example. Cure for everything. We're all gonna die anyway, theoretically, they say. Here we go with that they shit again. Uber driver always does that. It annoys me. Does anybody else have that annoyance? Like when people do that, they're like they? Because it's considered self-harm. But let's say you have a fatal disease or something. Would that be self-harm? Or you're suffering? You're already suffering, is it self-harm? I don't know. I think it's a philosophical question is what it is, you know. Anyway, it was a really pleasant, positive conversation today. Thanks for the update. Now we're talking euthanasia. Yeah. Euthanization for depression. Yeah, I'm going off track now, you know, like more things like serious illnesses and stuff. Depression is not necessarily fatal. Yeah, we're really upbeat today. I gotta go. It was nice knowing you guys. I'm off the camera too. Did my camera freeze? No. But don't worry, I'm positive. Very positive. I'm very upbeat. The voices in my head. But thanks, Asabe, for pushing us over the edge. Yeah, J.D. Kaplan, very thoughtful. I agree. Obviously, in some countries, euthanization is legal, like the Netherlands. I lost on time. Whoops. I just euthanized my position. I lost the window. It wasn't because of the chat. I just lost my window. I accidentally closed the window and lost on time. I couldn't find the window. I hope my car doesn't go in the river or something. I won't be able to find the window in time to climb out. Sad but true. We lost on time. I didn't think I was quite that close to the edge. But I do have to go. Asabe submitted a game for Thursday. Alright. Forget to add prizes. Analysis board. Setseg, I gotta go. So no challenge. Wait, that's the wrong study. God damn it. Here. Alright, Aspie, your game's in for Thursday night. Tomorrow night. Marriage is the leading cause of death. That's funny. The truth hurts, Acerbe. No. 100% of marriages end in death. But it's all good. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for the positive, upbeat messages today. And I'm feeling good. We will be alive for tomorrow. So don't forget to bring your bits. 99%. 99.9. The rest will be abducted by aliens. We'll see you later.